Welcome to this dramatic therapy monologue. Listen to this meditation with an open mind and heart. In between each part, focus on your breath. Start now by inhaling deeply through your nose and slowly exhaling through your mouth. Then gently turn your attention to the natural rhythms of your breath. If I pull back the curtains for you, you may see a clutter of trophies and shame. I have always wanted to win. At everything, honestly. When I was a child, my father would clap loudly when I won, or scold when I lost, even if it was only a board game or a poorly attended race. My mother, she would laugh kindly, slip me a sweet, but disappointment hovered in the spaces between her words. I carried their reactions inside me, tucked away in the corners of my chest, all the way into adulthood. You may wonder how that is relevant, but I promise you it colors everything I do. When I work, I am tense. When I love, I am terrified. I want applause, approval. I want to know that I am enough and that my attempts have weight. I want to be told, by bosses, lovers, friends, that all my striving is noticed and that I am good. Not just good, the best. Imagine the pressure in every muscle, the tightness in my jaw, the way I rehearse conversations, even arguments in my head, unsure if I am performing well enough. The worst of it, perhaps, is that I have never truly rested. Even as I sleep, I imagine tomorrow's outcomes. I play out tomorrow's failures, tomorrow's praise. I see myself winning, losing, missing the mark. My dreams are never gentle. They demand and demand until exhaustion pulls me under like a rip current. Do you know this feeling? This relentless pursuit of an ending that is never quite yours to claim? Here is the crisis, unbearably sharp. I cannot keep holding on like this. I cannot keep believing that every result is a verdict on my soul. Last week I handed in a project at work, the one I had tied my entire sense of self to. My hands shook on the keyboard, my mouth went dry. I awaited the response, desperate for affirmation, and felt actual panic restrain my chest. I did not sleep for 2 nights, waiting for an email, unable to eat. Every hope, every anxiety dragged through my skin like barbed wire. And then the outcome was silence. Nobody noticed or cared or congratulated. Not a word. The world moved on, as it always does, ignorant of my inner storm. For hours, honestly, for days, I spiraled. Not enough, not enough, not enough. Shame pressed against my ribs. Old voices, my father, my mother, echoed inside me, telling me I had failed somehow, even if failure had never really been defined. I hated myself. I broke a glass in the kitchen on purpose, just to see if something could break as loudly as I felt. But in that hour of emptiness I remembered, of all things, a moment from my childhood. I was 8, kneeling in mud, planting seeds in the garden for a school project. I did not care then if the plants would grow. I just liked pressing my palms into the earth, enjoying the expectation, the not knowing. That memory flickered through me, like a suggestion from a quieter self. Who told me I was only worthwhile for outcomes? Who said I could not find meaning in the mere act of offering without gripping the ending? So I tried something radical. That night I whispered to the darkness, quietly, almost ashamed. I released the result. I repeated it with each breath. I released the result. It felt stupid at first, childish, like wishing upon an empty star. But gradually, an unfamiliar warmth filled my chest. I began to see that my worth is not a report card, nor a tally of victories. My worth is the showing up, the giving, not the grasping. There is pleasure in breathing out and knowing I did my part, even if nobody claps. Now, when I work, I focus on what I can offer and gently let the rest drift away, out of my fists, out of my jaw. When I love, I try to love for the sake of loving, not the prize of reciprocation. Some days the old panic returns, gnaws on my bones, but I breathe, I offer, I release, and sometimes, astonishingly, freedom settles over me, the right to be enough just as I am, unattached to any ending. So now I ask you to imagine this with me. Inhale deeply, accept that you have given. Exhale, release whatever you hoped the result would be. Rest in the freedom that you have played your part. That is enough. You are enough. Sit with that gentleness as long as you need.